What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So it's playoff time in the NFL. So you know what that means when it comes to the mainstream media and the NFL. It's Operation Tom Brady deification. In the games, the Buccaneers are going to get all of these mysterious calls in their favor, and the media going to act like they don't see it. The obvious bias. And excuses are going to come flying. So we saw the Rams destroy the Cardinals, right? I think it was 34-11 or something like that. So next, I believe they played Tampa Bay. So of course, you're going to see, just in case they lose, excuses. And you're already seeing built-in excuses. You're already seeing it with these motherfuckers, right? So now they talking about, well, Tom Brady's down. His receiving core. He's lost his biggest targets, and Tom is and somehow now Tom Brady is the underdog. You know, he left he left New England to go to this stacked ass goddamn team, so he can get all the goddamn glory. But somehow, you know, he's an underdog and shit. He's the underdog because he don't have Godwin. And fucking Antonio Brown lost his fucking mind, probably having second thoughts and shit. But that's on that dumb motherfucker. But because now he doesn't have his top two receivers, now Tom Brady is, in some insurmountable hole and shit. So if he loses, that's the built-in excuse. Excuse me, but I don't remember Brett Favre ever having a great receiving core. I don't remember Dan Marino ever having a great receiving core. You know, a lot of great quarterbacks didn't have the greatest receiving core in the world. But, Tom Brady, he has to have everything. He has to have a great defense. You know what I'm saying? He has to have, his team had to have exceptional special teams and a Hall of Fame coach and great defense. But when they win, it's Tom Brady. When they lose, it's everybody else. You know? So I look forward to the motherfucker losing. I'm sick of him. I'm tired of hearing about this motherfucker every year, man. People talk they got LeBron James fatigue. Man, I got Tom Brady fatigue. Every fucking year I keep hearing about this motherfucker. I get tired of him more than I did hearing him talk about fucking Brett Favre. They only won one Super Bowl. Well, Brett Favre, man. Brett Favre, like, man, god damn. But this dude, yeah, I know he won 7 Super Bowls. I do. I know he won 7 Super Bowls, but people like to talk about great competition, right? And hold it against LeBron James, right? And there's some truth to that shit. But who the fuck is this motherfucker playing the Super Bowl? I mean, who is he really beating in the Super Bowl that you look at and say, you know, that's a great motherfucking team outside of Kansas City? Now, Kansas City, that's a great team. But they cheated against the Rams. I don't count that one. They knew what the fuck the Rams were going to do, and nobody fucking penalizes them for that shit. It's unbelievable. Motherfuckers cheated, and people just act like that shit didn't happen. They barely beat the Panthers, a team they were projected to beat the shit out of. They played Chunky Soup, aka McNabb. The Falcons should have beat their ass. They blew a fucking huge lead. He should be six. Really, this motherfucker should be 5-5 in Super Bowls. He really should be 5-5. Atlanta blew a historic fucking lead, and then with the Seahawks, I don't even want to think about that one. I don't even want to think about why the fuck didn't you just run the fucking ball? Stupid bonehead shit, man. This motherfucker should be 5-5, like I said, man. Eli Manning owned this motherfucker. So at the end of the day, you know, fuck Tom Brady. I mean, he's great and shit, man. I'm not taking it away from him, man, but I'm just tired of all this, These excuses for this motherfucker. Man, don't nobody else get any excuses? Injuries are part of sports. You know, how many teams have won Super Bowls and other guys had to step up in the absence of people being hurt? But this guy, he get a built-in excuse. Then if he wins, oh, he overcame AB. He overcame, man, I'm just sick of this motherfucker, man. Go sit down and retire some fucking well, man. Stop holding your job. Stop holding that QB job hostage for another young quarterback. You're just holding that job hostage. I'm gonna be 51 years old still playing this shit. They're gonna have a fucking goddamn Avenger squad. He still get all the fucking credit. Hair graying and shit. Got arthritis and shit. Man, get out of here, man.